Hello everybody, this is Girl018, and this is part 2 of my Let's Play of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. At some point, hopefully soon, I will be able to get some money because apparently, hang on, let me show you. You can see it says about 51% complete on this Yu-Gi-Oh! On the regular Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, that's because the DLC... Hang on. I feel like I'm talking too loud or something. Anyway, there's a few DLC that'll give you extra duels if you buy them, and 2 of them are the Waking the Dragon, the Waking the Dragon arc. The Seal of Orichalcos arc is what I'm saying. That arc is not in this. Normally, because it goes from Battle City straight to the final duel at the end of the show. So yeah, there's a lot missing there. There's the Seal of Orichalcos arc missing. Kaiba Corp's last tournament that they have involving that weird German-Russian guy or something. I don't remember the details on that, but that's missing as well. And I don't know if they would add this, but the Egyptian, the last season before the final duel, is missing as well. But then again, I don't know how they would add that to this, since most of the duels in that season, or that arc or whatever you would call it, are not regular duels. Only a couple of them are. So yeah. Anyway, I will get the next couple of duels done, depending on how badly their decks are or whatever. And hopefully my sister will be able to pay me some money soon, and I can use a little of it to get at least the Waking the Dragon, the 2 DLC. There's one for Joey and there's one for Yugi. I don't know why there's not one for Kaiba. You'd think there would be, but nope. Anyway, hopefully I can get those 2 DLCs at least. That would take about $9, somewhere around there, in order to get it. And I currently have less than $5 in my account, so that's going to have to wait at least a little bit until I get that money. So, until then, we have to be careful, because there's also another DLC for Duelist Kingdom that adds a couple duels, but it's basically, I think it adds Joey's duel against Bones, and I don't think it adds the double duel between Joey and Yugi and Para and Dox, because I don't know how you would add that, or how they would, animate it or whatever, because it's a double duel. It's, tag team dueling, so I don't know how that would work. So I don't know if that actually is added in there. Obviously they can't add all the duels from the show, but currently that's what's there. Actually, let me go on and back to my deck edit. Between this time, I actually made my own deck. I called it a Spellcaster deck, but I kind of edited it a bit. But I need to add a couple of things. Let's see if I can find them. I need to go down a little. Sorry. Do I want to add card destruction to my hand? Or to my deck? Yeah. I'll go on ahead and add it. Now, since I did that, I can't use my custom deck because for some strange reason, the forbidden cards, you can tell this is a forbidden card because it's got that little symbol up beside it right here. I don't know why it's like that, but apparently if you have forbidden or banned cards in your deck, you can't use the custom deck in multiplayer, because I was trying to, do a duel with my boyfriend and I couldn't get my actual this deck to pop up in the list of decks I could use. I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I looked up online and finally figured it out. I had a few, forbidden cards in my deck. I had Monster Reborn, I had Pot of Greed. I think I had Heavy Storm as well. Ooh. Dispel. Put that in there too. What the heck? Oh, yeah. I've been doing, like I said, I've been playing the game on the side. Not recording it, obviously. And I have gotten through a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. Not quite all of it. But I've gotten at least to get to all the booster packs for that. Because I've gotten all the... Jaden's deck booster pack has a ton of all the Elemental Hero stuff. So yeah, all this is here. Emergency Provisions. No, I'm looking for Monster Reborn. Come on, where is it? Come on. I know this probably isn't very interesting to you guys, but if any of you guys want to do a multiplayer duel with me and have this game, keep in mind no banned or forbidden cards like Card Destruction, Monster Reborn, Heavy Storm, Pot of Greed, stuff like that. That stuff's forbidden. So you can't add that to... Okay, I've got Magic Cylinder in there. And I've got that. Let's see. Where is Monster Reborn? It's gotta be in here somewhere. Because normally I have that at least. See, this is a forbidden card. It has the little same symbol. But I'm gonna add one to my deck for, you know, the Let's Play. I'll obviously take it out. Oh, this is a... Oh, this is a limited card. I did not know that. Huh. Now let's see, Pot of Greed, Pot of Greed. Where the heck is Pot of Greed? Because I know I've got Pot of Greed in here. Here we go. See, that's a forbidden card as well. I don't know why. I'd say that's stupid. I can understand, like, Exodia being, you know, a forbidden card. Because if there wasn't, people would be packing their decks with, you know, multiple copies of Exodia, which is what the Rare Hunter guy in the first Battle City duel with Yugi did. Okay, here we go. Finally, we get to where Yugi duels Weevil. This has actually gotten me to watch the show more because of this. Oh! If anybody is into, you know, role-playing like I am, over email and stuff, and you're into the show, code Geass, and you want to roleplay it with me, send me a private message on YouTube or a comment or something on the video and tell me, and I will send you my email address, and we can start going over, you know, what to roleplay with that, because I started watching it and I'm up to episode not very far in the show, considering I'm watching reactions of it. I'm only on like episode 10. But I really want to do a roleplay of it so badly, but nobody is apparently wanting to roleplay in the long list of email addresses that I have in a mass email to send out roleplay requests for. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on with this. I've talked enough. After his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugi was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Inside the box was a videotape. Oh yeah, way back when VCRs were still real relevant. Yugi inserted the tape into the VCR and Pegasus' face popped up on the TV screen. Greetings, little Yugi. I can't do the voices. I'm sorry. I would love to do the voices to make this even more entertaining for you guys, but I am no good with voices. I am Maximilian Pegasus. I've heard some terribly interesting things about you. Your impressive defeat of Seto Kaiba intrigued me so much that I've decided to investigate your amazing dueling skills personally. Right here and now, we shall hold a special duel. Suddenly, strange and arcane magic froze time so that no one can move, except for Yugi, obviously. This dark dimension we're in is known as the Shadow Realm, a mystical place where incredible monsters can be summoned and the impossible is quite possible. Yeah. Tell me, Yugi, do you believe there is magic in these cards? Don't you know? Not technically. He might have created the actual modern version, but he wasn't the actual thing that actually created. Yeah, what if I told you? Yeah, he didn't actually technically create the game. He just got the idea for the game from the Egyptian stone carvings that he found. In ancient times, the Egyptians called this the Shadow Game. Powerful pharaohs would hold mystical duels in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. Kind of ironic considering you're dueling the pharaoh. But instead of cards, they battled with real monsters and real magic. The magical forces were so powerful that the Egyptians lost control of them and nearly destroyed the entire world. Why does he have such a happy face on when he says like that? That's kind of sick. It's a good story, but these monsters can't be real. Well, actually they are. In the show, at least. These monsters are very real, and also quite dangerous, Yugi boy. You really are quite entertaining. The way you scowl and sneer, so defiant and yet helpless, and so completely ignorant of the power of your Millennium Puzzle. Well, it kinda doesn't really have too much power, considering the rest of the items do. Yugi looked down at the Millennium Puzzle they wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle? 5,000, I almost said 1,000, like 5,000 years ago, a powerful pharaoh locked the magic of the Shadow Games away in 7 mystical Millennium items. And it shows the items. The Millennium Eye can read people's minds, the Millennium Necklace can see into the future, past, and present. The Millennium Scales, I think, can determine how corrupt your soul is or something. They don't exactly, show it. Since Shadi has both the scales and the key can, unlock a person's unlock a person's mind and, allow you entry into it. Millennium Rock can control a person. Millennium Ring, kind of like the puzzle. It doesn't really have too much power except to locate the rest of the items with its little pointer things. But I don't really think the puzzle has too much power except, putting it from the show, putting the soul back into its body or something. Then again, if his puzzle had the power to do that, why didn't they just take Yugi's grandfather's soul once they found it, or find it in the anime, and put it back? I guess the body has to be, in the actual area to do so, I guess. 7 items. You saying my puzzle is one of them? Yes, and there are mystical energies locked within it. Magic that could change your life forever if you only knew how to... Oh, also, the duels from the virtual world during the Battle City tournament, those are also not in the game, apparently. At least as far as I could tell. Then again, I don't have the DLC, so I don't know if they actually are unlocked through DLC or not. They can't add... Like I said, they can't add all of them. It'd be a pretty long game if they did. As to a duel, it seemed that Pegasus knew every move Yugi was going to make before he did. Yeah, like I said, Millennium Eye can read minds. Despite this disadvantage, Yugi mustered the skills and nearly won, but Yugi ran out of time when the time limit passed. Yeah, that was bull. I have taken the measure of your talents this day, Yukimoto, and when we next duel, we shall play for higher stakes. I'm done with your games, yeah. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You presume I'm giving you a choice in the matter, but I'm not. For I also possess one of the 7 Millennium items. The all-powerful Hello, how do you think... That's kind of obvious considering the fact that you just transported us into the Shadow Realm and all that. It's kind of obvious because no normal person would have the power to even do something like that without the help of a Millennium item. Yeah, there's the Millennium Eye. It's in his actual left eye. That's right, Yugi boy. I'll show you the true extent of its magic. I have found that given the proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game. Yeah, he steals Yugi's grandpa's soul. Yeah, I just said that. He stole his grandfather's soul, and Yugi can only watch. Oh, this is not good. We will duel again, Yugi. How else will you ever reclaim your grandfather's soul? Yugi had no choice but to compete in Pegasus Duelist Kingdom Tournament so that he could get his grandpa's soul back. Yeah, a few of these duels kind of trip me up, like they top deck or something, or I draw bad cards and I end up losing. So yeah, sometimes you might end up having to battle these guys a few times in order to get past it. At Duelist Kingdom, each duelist was given 2 star chips, which they could wager against other duelists on the island. Whoever earned 10 star chips gained entry into the tournament finals, where they would compete for the $3 million grand prize and the chance to duel Pegasus himself. For his first duel, Yugi faced off against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist with whom he had a bit of a history. While riding the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugi's precious Exodia cards. Yeah, that's why he doesn't have the cards anymore when you duel against him a second time. Like I said, a conniving little snake. Or actually, a conniving little slug, I should say. Then again, I don't know if a slug is a bug or not. So when Yugi spied Weevil on the island, he chased after him into the woods. "Welcome," said the spider to the fly. "You flew right into my trap." I can't, like I said, I can't do the voices. I'd probably get them really bad. So I'm not gonna try. "It's time you answered for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil." "Can't you let by..." You don't say that in the show. "It's time to find out if you're as good at dueling as you are at running away." "Well, simply running away, or cleverly weaving you into my web, and then the duel arenas pop up at this point. Instead of using his deck, I'm going to actually use my deck." With all the talking and stuff that I've done, I might only be able to fit one duel in this episode instead of, you know, the usual 2. Also depending on if I can actually win. Because like I said, if you lose, you have to do it again. I always choose to go first, so I can set up my traps and stuff. So far, no traps. Great. So much for my big talk on that. Now let's see. Okay, let's summon Breaker the Magical Warrior. And because he gets a spell counter, any spell counter he has raises his attack bullets by 300 points. But he can only have like 1 at the max. And I can take the spell card off this card and target a spell card or trap card on the field and destroy it. So I'm going to save that for later. So that's all I can do at this point. I can also only... dang it! Do quit doing stuff. Oh great, he has a field spell card. Yeah, the field spell cards for this, if I was to put one down, it would just cover my side of the field, and his would cover his. So there's no like thing that says only one field spell card can be on at a time. Dang it, he... Oh! Ah ha ha! I got you already out-dueled here. I already got a D-spell. Ha ha ha. I'm gonna summon my favorite card, Magician's Valkyria. I don't know why, I just like that card so much. Okay, let's see what happens. Dang it! I don't have anything strong enough. Shoot. I should have gotten rid of this, possibly. Because then it would have taken away the field power bonus. Dang it, I'm gonna have to wait. Okay, I'll set this down. Let's see. Ooh. Oh! Yeah, I can do that. Get rid of that. Shoot, I should have done that first and then summoned him. Because then I could have put the spell counter on Breaker. Oh well. I still don't have anything strong enough to summon. Arg! I still don't have anything strong enough to defeat that yet, so that's gonna have to wait. Next turn I'll summon her, unless I get something good next draw. Ooh, yes. Haha! Discard a card, I can stop your card and destroy it. Ugh, not again! Let's see. I could target a face-up spell card. No, I'm gonna summon you. There. That's all I can do. Until I can summon a monster that's strong enough. Bye-bye. Great. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about! Yeah, whenever she gets enough spell counters, I can summon a monster with that has the same amount of stars as the number of spell counters, so yeah. Shoot, not enough! Dang it! I thought I had it. I don't remember him having Mirror Force, so I don't think that's a possibility. Bye bye you. Bye bye Dark Valkyria. Hello Disenchanter. Thank you. Now I can take out the thing. Maybe. Yes. Haha. Life points. Bye bye. Okay. Let's see what he's gonna do now. Since I got rid of his Cocoon of Evolution. Of course I knew he was gonna do that. Thank you for the 2 spell counters! I could use them. Oh yeah, I gotta activate it, sorry. There we go. Okay. Haha. Bye bye, Weevil. That didn't take long at all. It's over. I've won. Yeah, you have. No, impossible. You didn't get to summon your moth. Card award, and normally you get like the deck recipe and stuff, but since I've already gone through this, yeah. That's all you get. Since you already unlocked it. And now, dang it, I don't even remember what I had started. Checking my clock has no effect now because I have no clue when I started. Let's see how much. Dang it, I don't have any. Yeah, I used just about all of my dual points to get just about as many dual packs of Jaden as I could, so I can't even get anything yet. Now let's see, let's just do this one, alright? Yugi wasn't the only duelist who was motivated to win the tournament for a loved one. Despite being a novice duelist, Joey had his own reasons for wanting to win, his sister's serenity. Yeah, I don't get why the operation she needs costs as much as it does, as I guess apparently $3 million. Because that makes I guess they don't have it would make sense if they didn't have insurance. But they don't mention that if they do or not, or if his mother does or not, because the Serenity lives with his mother. I'd better be the champion for Serenity's sake. She's always counted on me, even when we were kids. I'm gonna win this tournament and the prize money. I'm gonna make sure you don't lose your eyesight by paying for your surgery, I promise. Yeah, I like that motivation. This meditative moment was rudely broken when Joey and his friends heard someone laughing and taunting another duelist a short distance away. Yeah. A voice that annoying could only belong to Mai. Yep. The team met Mai Valentine on the boat to Duelist Kingdom. She was a manipulative, self-absorbed duelist who had the uncanny ability to always know what card she would draw. Yeah, this is explained in the actual anime when Joey duels her. Hey Yugi, are your duels going well? I might be up for a duel myself, so get ready because I choose to challenge you, Joey. Yep. Yeah, he wasn't expecting that. You challenge me? Do you have the guts to accept? I accept. Oh boy. This is one of the duels that kind of got me up a bit, or tripped me up a bit, because a couple of times she'd top deck or I'd draw bad and I'd lose. So yeah. You might end up having to see me duel her multiple times to get past. Some of the duels you might have to see me do that. But like I said, just depends on what I draw and all that. Okay. Let's go on and summon you. and set this card. Because I'm sure she's gonna try and summon something to attack my monster. Especially if she ends up getting Harvey's Hunting Ground. Yep, there it goes. What the? When did she get a vampire card? Because I don't remember that. Haha! Bye-bye! Like I said, I don't remember her getting that card in the show. She's always had, like, the Harpies. Harpy ladies, Harpy's pet dragons, stuff like that. So that is very confusing. And again, I guess they updated it with all the, you know, normal all the other cards you can get in all the other variations of Yu-Gi-Oh! Whether it be Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, 5D, stuff like that. So I guess they've updated it. But that's all I can do at this point. Actually, I could use that, but I don't feel like doing it right yet. Dang it! Bye bye, Magician's Valkyria. I'm sorry. Let's see. I could summon that, but I'm gonna do this. Card destruction. And that's probably not a smart move. Ooh, I think it is. Who do I want to use that on? Okay. Okay, let's take this guy. Let's take her out quickly. Eh, yuck. Sorry, but I had something in my throat and I had to get it out. Dang! Oh, thank you for not. Oh wait, you can't attack my other character. Wait, what? Oh, I'm very confused. Hand or graveyard. You know what? I'm gonna activate it. There we go. And summon you. I'd summon Magician's Valkyria, but I need something that can take down this bird, whatever. And he's got just enough to do it. Let's go after you. And this should work. This should be the end. So I didn't have to worry. Ugh. How could I lose to such an amateur? Huh. When he's got a good deck and an amateur. Actually, when he's got a good deck, he has a lot harder chance of being an amateur. I tried to tell you there's more to Duel Monsters than just to kick in the other guy's butt, yeah. If you're gonna be a real champion, you gotta learn to care about someone other than yourself. So yeah, we get some extra cards and some more duel points. And I think that's gonna be it for this episode. I don't know how long this has been, considering these duels didn't take too long. But next episode, hopefully I will have the DLC. At least the Duelist Kingdom and the Yugi Waking the Dragon Journey. So at least I'd have that. I hope. So I will see you guys next time and hope you enjoyed this episode. Because I hope it didn't lag this time, thank God. But I will see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this one and the rest of the series.